Hello guys, welcome back to another What If video tableting part 2 on What If Asta was a dragon. So yeah, let's get right into it, shall we? Before we start, don't we, only a small percentage of only a small percentage of those that watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you end up liking this video, please consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. And don't forget to click that bell to be notified whenever I upload a new What If video. And yeah, that's all for me now. Let's dive right to the What If, shall we? As where we last left off, Asta sat down in a chair after training. He sat down in the chair in the library. He'd find a book about the history of Black Clover universe. He also read about the dragons more, just because he wanted to find out more about who he could take revenge on. As we're told that the humans betrayed that the humans hunted down and killed the dragons. That the humans were responsible for the same time as well as the attack on the elves happened. Then also realized that was the elves got massacred while his mother and father was driven to exile. Also think like so that's why the humans have done more than that, huh? They have more than just killing the dragons to kill the elves too. They're responsible for all these things. Yet they act like they're innocent. I really hate those people. I hate people like that. I really do. As Asta have closed the book, as the other will see Asta sitting there. Also to see them like said, As Nolles tries to communicate with him, Osbeck said no. Now, Noel would actually just walk up to him and ask if some things. Osbeck, As she would try to communicate with him, Osbeck said no. Os would ignore her and just walk away. She'd be like, what? She said, don't ignore my royalty. Also said, also would say the thing, he must walk away. She'd be like, what? Why? Why doesn't he answer me or just ignoring me? As the fool she doesn't really said it's because she's royalty. It's not the others tries to talk to him more, as Asta would turn more cold now towards them too, as well. As they would try to talk to him too, also would just ignore them now. It's like, what's the sudden change in with the newbie, they would say. Jan would sense wonder that too. As the just walks away out now. No, he walks away, ignoring them. As they're trying to talk to him, Asta would just ignore them. As then when finally enough said, just leave me be already, for God's sake. If I don't answer you the first time, what makes you think that I will do it in the second time? He would say. To be like, think like that's a valid point, they would say. So now Asta would just walk, as I said, Asta would walk away, walking away. As now Asta would just tell them that, no, yeah, now they all think, like, what's the change really? What really happened with him? And so now, Jan would think like something must have happened. Something. What is it really? As just was called the worst to well. As now just actually does it bother like let him be? Should always be like, heh. It's like don't ignore me all the time. But Asta would ignore her. Like she's not worth my time. She's was just let it getting away now. Kinda. This is yeah. Then Magn Asta's feeding the beast now. The next day would come. Asta's feeding the beast. Null is following him because she wanted to try to see to find out what his habits or what he did. Just following me, and also Asta would be annoyed by this, but like he said, but though it's like I can't just she's so freaking annoying. There's now he would there's now young man the Magnum would go to the mission or the mission in the Saucy village where they lost to poker to where they lost in poker towards the chief there. Stand to get back and have no clothes on. Asta wouldn't tell Noel at all, as Noel tries to hide behind Asta. Asta just literally pulled her out from the side and said, "What are you hiding behind me for?" And wouldn't say anything. Just pulled her aside, stand against the wall so she couldn't hide behind him. She's like, "What? Why is this?" This Felix, he's so annoying all the time. So now Magna and Jan just look at them like, said, "Oh, hi, Asta, we got a new then he said, "Oh, new is perfect timing. We got a mission for you." Also like, "Huh, okay," he said. "So what is it?" They're like, "Boar hunting." Also like, no, also wouldn't say anything. Then Jan really said, "Oh, it's boar hunting." Also said, "Oh," they would get a reaction from Asta like, Nobody said, Also would act like that. They were like, okay, something's definitely wrong with him. Something's definitely really, really wrong with him. It's now the Luck and no Magna would just meet up with on the Magna, tell him that it's time. Asta would just follow him now. Asta would show their broom. So like, yes, it's amazing. Asta was like, he said, "You get up." Magna like, ticked off like, what? Also said, how could something that ugly be amazing? He thinks. No, but it's ugly as hell. So then, when they have to like, then he said, "Well, we're gonna fly on that one since no one of you seems to have a broom or anything." Also, open his armor and pull out a broom now. Like, oh, since that one of you has. No, but no, as now they start to fly, but Asta wanted Snow tried to get. Null said, "I'm not gonna ride on that broom." Then she tries to get on Asta's broom, as Asta's already lift off. She's like, "Hey!" No, she sits on Asta's broom, takes her hand, or Asta likes to throw her off. And she's like, "What? That you? I hate." She feels like I hate him. I really, really hate him. Snow, us Asta would have thrown off Magma Water. What the hell's wrong with the newbie? Then he remembered that, yeah, as he remembered, oh yeah, he hates royals. I forgot about that. Snow Schnolbeck regrettably goes on Magnus' broom. Snundir flying to the village there, Ostbus fly on his broom. Fly quicker than Magna to like, well, of course he would, because Magna's, well, also would do it before, even if Magna only had one person on his broom, but it would create a far distance, Asta would have to hold back. So yeah, so now Asta would just, they will get to the village now, they're hunting the boars. Asta like, as then we'll get to so we hunt the boars now, and Asta then we'll see the village. As Magnum like, heh. Then the see village. Magnum said, oh no, we gotta save them. Osprey said, Then we started commoner or something that might not have anything to do with his parents, but then there's things like, no, they gotta pay for what they did. Sis walks there. She's now Asta's now Magna and Nulver's run to the village now, but Asta wouldn't. He was walk there. He's kinda acted like that. As then Magna was actually Magna we got him for the mist. There's ice villages. Sort of being quiet now. That's not who to see the ice mages. Osblock set up. Humans destroying humans. That should really. That's what it should be. He said. Thanks. Then he tells the. Snow. He was the. He would defeat the ice mage now. I said, though, he said. These little villagers, guess I can see them for now, he said. There's things like, though, these people didn't act alone. They have someone order them to do this. So I wonder if I can help them kill humanity. So now, also like said, Oh, Asta would also would find the stone now. He puts it, and then the chief's grandson was like, "Oh, that's Grandpa's lucky charm." Awesome, like, okay. He thinks like, Then they go back. No, it's done. Osprey said, okay, you can keep it as a reward. Osprey, we're gonna keep it anyway. It seems that they were probably after this one. So if you find a group, maybe I can join them, he said. Destroy humanity. As now they will get back to the hideout, they would explain the mission. As Magna and Null was the one that really noticed that Asta hold back a little bit at the village, not really wanting to hurt them. They wouldn't notice that actually. So now Asta would just go to his room. Things like, so where can I just track them down? Unless he would start to try to track the Minute Sun down. But of course he wouldn't be able to, because they had taken precautions. So no one should be able to track them down at first. Snow did get skip ahead, or Asta would get irritated by the others as they tried to talk to him still. They would see that he really doesn't like us. He really hates us. Snow would get to the next week. It's time for the dungeon mission. As he would have still act as then. They will see Magna, no, Jones told that there's a dungeon they need to go to. Also think like, okay. Like, why do I need to do that? Why do I need to go stupid dungeon? Why? Stan. Yes, Stan asked the wood is like, oh, okay. Let's get to the dungeon now. As it will be Luck, Asta, and Null. They'll be like, so why are you? Then Luck would try to provoke Asta to a fight. Asta would answer he was not. As Luck approached him, Asta would give him a cold punch. So he gets thrown to what? Well, wow! Then tries to provoke Asta again. Asta would punch him again. No, back. Then she Noldas kind of still has romantic feelings for Asta a little bit. Tries to become his friend, but she tries to change. But Asta still hates her. She's a royal. We get to the dungeon now. As I don't really care about the dungeon, cause I want to get the attack of the Cabal now. Yeah. Stay up, hold on, if you heard that move I did. Actually move. Hold on, gotta get the coffee position. And they get to the plant trap now. Luck won't run off. Null will get captured, Asta won't bother, so Luck will be the one to null back. Help Asta wanted to ignore her. Luck realizes that he has to help her, so he gets her out of there. The Golden Dawn would arrive. Also say, great, more people. Said, as then there would be probably nobles and royals. Pfft. Why do I have to be in their presence? Why do they have to be always near me? He said. Then Klaus would just think like, as then Klaus said, why are the Black Bulls here? Also won't answer. As now Unoblik said, I think like, He said, wait, he's the one that took exam with me. As he remembers, wait, he's the other one that all and see Una said. Klaus would be like, what? Then he tries to talk Asta. Asta said, would ignore him. He'd be like, hey, don't ignore me, I'm a... As Daniel looks at then he said, I'm a nobility for God's sake, don't you dare ignore me. Also ignore him still. As then the Black will suck. He's then the Klaus was like, what's wrong with him? The Black was like, he's changed to that for a couple of more than a week, 8 days ago or something. But he also hated nobility and royals. For some weird reason. As then Asta would go to and they get to the treasure hall now and gets attacked by Mars. Also see Mimosa get in here, won't really react. I'm like, Cause do something for God's sake. Also we get like ignore him now. As he will sit down. Stan was as he was stand there. Stan Mars would see him like, It's like, you ignore me, you're weak, you have to die. As the it carries the giant sword and goes toward Asta. They would see this. Asta realizes that it's crystal magic, so then he creates his shadow seed. Without doing anything. Then all be like shocked with Mars and Klaus most like, what? Asta would look at him now, Mars furious at ignoring, weak, he'll think. He's open his grimoire, pulls out his sword. They all see the crystal sword on flames. As the Asta holds a crystallized flames in his other hand, as he throws them at Mars, at the giant armor he has. As it now explodes. They all say they would see this and like, what? To see how it is crystal just shadow when impact with that as it exploded too. As the crate goes with the sword now towards Mars. And when he gets near him, he will just slice. He just act like he doesn't accidentally kills him. And yes, he will kill Mars. No, he won't kill Mars actually. He just knock Mars out cold, throw him in a big wall so he's passed out and rubble will fall over him. Asta binds him with his crystals. No, Klaus binds him with his metal magic now. Asta walks away. Don't wonder how should I break the door. Asta be like, why do I have to help all these goddamn humans? He takes out his sword again, creates the crystal sword with the flames on. He slices the door now. As the door would, Asta kicks the door after that, and the door will just open now. To be like, what? What the? Asta walks in there, and like, look for something. Nothing really was there. Well, actually, he'll feel something to the side. He'll go to a weird mirror, as he walks into a weird room now. As he finds some scrolls. Also picked them up where that it was made written by the elves and dragons too. Also picked them and put them in his storage grimoire. As yes, he will get storage abilities in his grimoire now. And now, I walk out of the room. As he knew that Mars was already broken out, he would see them. He would then then we see them bind up. You see all hurt, like, As then we all see that look on Asta, like he doesn't bother him. Then more see them like, you, I'll kill you. Said Mars. Asta like look at him like, what? Mars got towards him now. First fast daggers at him. Asta like, As when I'm about to near hit him, Asta like destroys them now. Like what? As now there was Asta said, oh, so you're attacking me now again, huh? Guess you didn't learn your lesson. As then Asta said, draconic armor. He would just whisper. So now he would just get draconic armor around himself with his crystals. They would all see this. And it was flame, like those crystallized flames. They were like, why does it though as there would be crystal, then was flames on them, like in them too still, so crystallized flames with flames on them. Asta draws open his grimoire and now draws out the sword. Said, guess I can take those things like, this doesn't looks like I gotta take it seriously if he's using those daggers. So now the flames on his armor now extend to destroy all the daggers that come close to him. As well, Asta blitzes towards him. He slices the golem, diamond golems, crystal golems legs off. Then the arms. He slices it up in pieces. Then it comes to Mars. Also like, such a nuisance, he said. So grabs Mars, destroys his flame medic with his crystals. So he surrounds Mars with crystals and just throws him. And leaves him there, crystallized. They think like, what? He's so cruel towards him. The fact though, he said maybe he's just doesn't want to fight him again. Then we see that crystal broke. Asta like, Danya's about to collapse. Asta dust fly, so opens grimoire and takes out a broom. Then actually some of the one of them, unknown, it will be Moasa, tries to get on his broom. No, like Moasa was about to jump on his broom. No, like don't. As Moasa was too late. She jumps on the broom, grabs onto around Asta. Asta like push her off, like throw her off, like rude. Klaus was seated, like what? As then Nolbeck, I was trying to warn him, Moasa. Moasa like, why? Why? She's like, why? Also flies off. The other members would just fly away now to like on the Yuna's wind arc. Just when they're done, they will see when they got out of there, they will see Asta flying away. No, as Asta lands closer. Yeah, not Asta's flying. Actually, Asta's flying away as I said at first. As he was then flying back again, or just Jan would probably get mad at me again or something if I just leave them be. As he lands there, as then we wonder where he went. As then they will see then was filled the mana around them, and they will look where it was. Then we see Asta standing there. They will think like, what? When did he? As then Asta was standing in the shadows though. As they weren't be able to detect where he went. Then we decided to see you later when we do the report. The Black said, yeah. They fly back to the. They will fly back to the hideout now instead of getting the portals from Finral. Let's Asta unbox his room immediately. And then I'm like, what a white. Why? And then 7 days went by. Asta have wrote in a note to like throw down us the early next morning. Jan would find a note to actually telling that Jan I will be leaving now for a week. I'll come back when we do that stupid report on the dungeon. So then Jan like, okay. And then we see like, wait, Then he remembers like, oh yeah, it's probably Asta, and then he sees a name, Asta. Asta flies. Asta would have flown out of the during the night and written a note there. As if was using his dragon transformation flies around. High, really high up in the sky, so we weren't able to see him. So then he flies all day. I feel like this is so fun, he said. Then he transforms now. Like flies over the night, then he flies to the Witchkin's first to visit her again. Witchkin again is like, She's like, oh, hi there, Asta. Asta said, hi. Hello, he said. She would feel the sudden change in his behavior. She would ask, is something... What happened? I was like, I discovered what the humans really did those years ago. What they did, what they've done to my people and the elves. I can't never forgive them. As she would see how Asta was furious now. She'd be like, realized, she'd be like, yeah. Then she was so... How's Asta like, don't ask about it, I don't want to wear this robe really. She's like, okay. Then Asta said, though, I was here to just quick visit really. Then she's like, you can come visit anytime you want, Asta. After all, I raised you since you were 10 for those 10 years. I was like, yeah, I know. He said, though, there's one little noble family, I guess I can accept a little bit. At least, they were at least kind towards me. Maybe it's because they didn't know who I was, but still, guess I owe them a little bit. She's like, oh, then she's like, oh, okay. So Austin flies to that noble, flies on their night to noble's house. As in during the morning, he was knock on the door there. The one open the door now. A servant would open the door. Said, like, oh, it's you, Asta. I said, hello. He said, I said, get kind now. No, as he was landing near the noble's house, was then we hear screaming from the house. He rushed there immediately and see them. And sees the servant that runs out like scream. Asta like, what is it? As he grabs her, she really said, Asta, the bandits there. As then Asta would just hear the mother scream there. That she was so kind towards him. He's like, no. He rushes in. He see the bandits now. He was a bit furious. As then he just said, draconic R. Then he draws out his sword. And you see the bandit. And then he sees the mother get sliced up. Gets knocked, like, captured and bind down. Said, you'll get a good slave. You gotta fetch money on the black market. Also with fears now. Stan would see Asta like things like Asta. Also look at them like, you did what to this? Stan the old man would walk in like kinda the father there. As the band so that you have no use for you. Asta then was about to attack him. They're about to kill the father. Asta now just goes fast towards them and blocks with his sword. As we're paused, I think it was right before the father there, the old man father in the noble family, and took in Asta for a little time. He showed him great kindness. Towards him, who was about to get sliced up by the bandits now. I don't want to see Asta, but the mother will see him. Stunned when they're about to slice the father up. A sword was blocked their hands. And their swords would not break. No, it wouldn't, as Asta blocked them with his crystal sword. He said, what are you doing? He said. They was like, who are you? I was like, that doesn't matter. Don't see the robe. Like, American Knights, how? Did he also said you try to kill them, kill him? He's the closest. He's one of the few nobles that I actually respect. They showed me such kindness that I have to repay them. You bandits, try to kill them. I'll make you pay for that. As now grabs one noble and throws it. As the no grabs one bandit, as the windows would be broken. As the throws him out of the window and takes that. Then the other, the mother would see this, see that he was furious. Then the other bandit was attacking him, like ah. As the gives his sword now and slices the bandit. Kill him. No mother will scream. No, she wouldn't scream at all. Then he sees the servant getting taken hostage. That the Asta are actually the servant that was really close to Asta now. That was really his friend. As the servant like look at Asta said, drop give up already, Merrick Knight, or she'll die. Asta said, fine. Asta just pulls his sword. Mother like, what the servant like said, Asta, please, no, don't. You don't need to care. I said I can't let you get hurt, he said. He said, good, hand over your grandma now. Asta said, no. Then mother said, no. You'll let me be and take that other woman with me, and I'll go if you want her to leave. Osbeck said, you won't be going anywhere, he said. Then test someone to just duck. I see the servant was stuck now as the Asta throws as he creates a he quickly creates a dagger of his crystallized flame and throws it at the bandit and slices him and just immobilizes him and cuts off his hands. Servant gets free and runs towards Asta, hide behind him. As the bandit screaming in pain back, ah! Asta said, you tried to hurt even her. Said I'll make you pay. Then throws the bandit out of there. Just knocks him out. Like he's then soon the Merrick Knights will arrive as to get news about the attack on a noble family. Also to get free the nobility and ask if they're okay. They said the mother would have hugged him and said, Asta, you I said I'm here to visit. I was meant to be visited here, like later on this day. But it seems though, as I was only arrived there just to rest a little bit, and I saw the fire around here. And I had you on attack and ran into her, as he pointed at the servant. And she explained everything, so guess I got here right in time. Then he helps the old man up. He said, are you okay? Like, yeah. I said, thanks, Osbert, no problem. The Merrick Knights will now arrive. Stan will see Asta there, Black Bolt's door. Did you do this? Then Asta don't see the blood splat on Asta's clothes, and they will see the bandits. As the bandit that sliced up in the room there. I see multiple bandits sliced up in the room. They see two pair of hands on the ground. And I look out the window and see two bandits there. Dead. They were like, Asta. I said, why are you here? Seems like we're too late. I took care of everything here, he said. Then asked, how did you get here so quickly? I said, as they would be nobles, actually it will be commerce of Merrick Knights. Well, I said, I was about to visit them later today. I lived here for a short while. For a short time. Look, as I was reset, but later today, but I ran into the servant to explain everything, so I came here to save them. The American said, okay, they will leave a report to Yules about that we got saved by a Medic Knight, but then we said, though, the bandits were all killed by the Medic Knight. Yules think like, then Yules decided he needs to talk to him later on. Then I told him that it's also for the Black Bolts. He'll be like, great, he will come to the report later this week. Also spends the days, like the last days now, before he gets back to the hideout with their noble family, helps them rebuild everything. As a parting gift, then, before he leaves, he creates a demonic crystal. Like, yes, he will create a use this demonic crystal now, and creates it as a parting gift. He said, "This is my." Then he gives them all that. He said, "Break it, and I'll come to you again, as fast as I can." He said, "Thanks." As he leaves now, back to the hideout. As then he was arrived there. Then the next day, it's time to report. Finner opens a portal. Asta quickly walks through it, but they would just wonder where Asta went. Then we see Asta there. They were like, Asta walks through a portal, doesn't talk to them. I'm like, okay. As they walk to the capital now, Noel back. This was only Noel and Asta, and they meet up with the Golden Dawn. Mimosa wouldn't blush around Asta at all. Well, actually, she wanted to be curious about Asta. She asked Noel if she knew how to speak to him or anything. So like, no, she really hates nobles, nobility and royals. Then Yuna said, wait, so he doesn't hate me then? No, Asta. Klaus said, well. Then Klaus would just look at Yuna. It's like, well, looks like you might be the only one to talk to him since you're the commoner. Yuna like, oh, yeah. Asta heard this like, As Yuna tries to talk to him, Asta like, I'm only talking to you just because you're a commoner. I doesn't really want to talk to you either, since you're spending all it. Though he said, I'm only talking to you because you're a commoner. Yuna like, I guess I can understand it. Yuna said. Then Yuna was trying to ask him about some things. I was like, As they heard the news about the noble family that got attacked. As they heard only that the Magic Knight was to protect them. Got there before the rest of the Magic Knights would arrive. So then they wouldn't know that it was Asta that saved them. Because the commoners left out, commoners were told by the whiskey not to tell anyone else. As the captain didn't know, but it was the Black Bulls. They said that they were on the medic. They said it was a Magic Knight that all they took care of that. As now they get to the report now, as they would see the Wizard King Ostblack said, As Klaus would try to force Asta down because he knew that touch from Asta could result in something real bad. As when Mimosa tried to ride on his broom in the dungeon, she gets thrown off brutally by Asta. Steve was like, he said, that's him, huh? Well, he said, we gotta talk to him. So Asta would then get the report now. Yuna shows the new spell. Then he gets a report about it. Then he tells, I wanted to send. Then I said, so Asta, I said. Asta would be like, So then he said, don't worry, I was actually a commoner before. No, he said, don't worry, I'm not a noble. I'm just a normal citizen that became a Magic Knight. I was actually no, he said, I'm just a commoner. I was like, I said, okay, guess I can talk to you. Then he said, I want to ask, so why did you protect that noble family? Why did you kill all the Spanish that brutally? Also, look at him now, fierce, like, why did you reveal that, he said. Why did you tell him that? As the Mimosa, Klaus, everyone, Magic Knights with Noel, Mimosa, Klaus, and all get shocked and fist, but look at us now, shocked. But wait, what? He was that one? What? Us said, why do you tell them that? He said, oh, Klaus, You Whisker said, I didn't know that. I said, you goddamn know that. He said. Then I said, to answer his question simply. They raised me for a while I lived with that place for a while and get real close to them. So I was about to visit them that week, he said. No, he said. And I was about to visit them. So later that day, I ran into the servant. One of the servants there. That I grew really close with. And she told me about the situation. And of course I helped them. As they tried to force the mother there to a slave and was about to kill the father there. Of course I'll get furious. They're the only nobles that I'll ever accept. I had clenched his fist now. You respect. Calm down. As it gets calm, just calms down a little bit. I'm standing walking to the banquet now. As then he walks to the villa. Then he has to go to the banquet now. As the ate food. As the all look at Asta back. As now the rumors would have spread that he was as now Klaus Mimosa and Juna Noel was asked about the whiskey just to tell no one about this. What Asta did. Without what any rumor spreading about that, he said. Because otherwise Asta would be looked at more weird than he already is looked at. Asta looked at Whiskey like, why? He said, why do you? As he also felt that Asta is not something, there's something Asta's hiding. Something's not Asta's telling that, like, not tell, who would ask about it, but they knew that. There's something Asta is hiding. And then thinks that maybe it's something personal. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe hides the true reason why he hates nobles and royals. Maybe it's not because just how they are. It's now the banquet. The Asta was standing there. He wouldn't really eat. He would just eat a little bit. Then the nobility was. Then Noel gets poured water on. Asta like wouldn't mind at all. They all look at Asta and would see there's no reaction. Then Royals like take the Royals like nobles would take a little bit ticked off. As Klaus and the other group were still at back there. Klaus said, "You should let." Then there's no will to do it. Listen, Klaus, how can you be in such a commerce presence? Girl, growing on like body with that commerce, you know. Also, where they act inside like, so they're starting a fight, huh? Then was look at us like, and you disrespecting us nobility and royals. Guess we gotta teach you a new lesson. I'll go towards Asta now. First the magic out Asta, but it was Asta creates it was actually someone with flame magic. As Leopold like, I gotta teach you a lesson, said Leopold. As some other flame magic like, yeah, said it, Prince. You said it, Leopold. Go towards Asta with flame magic, but it would get dispelled, encased in crystals before all their flames would get encased with crystals. Before it could hit Asta. They were like, what? The Asta would crush the crystals now, the flames get snuffed out. They were like, what? They creates new flames. They would cycle repeat themselves again and again. That all was like, was like, obviously fire doesn't work on him for some reason. The water goes towards Asta now. Water mages, sand mage and mist mage got, and almost every single noble there would attack Asta. Asta would fend them off as he has enough now. He draws out his sword, crystallized sword with flames, and swings it. And all the magic would burn up. They would see literally the magic would turn to fire. As he snuffs it out, fire out then. But what the? Then Figon said, obviously, what? Shame on you, getting up on all that on that person. Said, don't you have any sense of honor? Asta looked at me like, coming from a royal. As now the mage would have said, the Capello, It's under attack. As now Asta would sense something else. His crystal break. As he immediately flies out the window, opens Grimoire open his room. Yes, the window was break now. They was open his take out the scroll from the Grimoire and flies out of the window, break the window. They're like, what? What's happening now? As now, right off before after that, they made sure that he said the cable's under attack. Then we see the whole window. Said, where is he going? They said, we don't know. They see Asta flying out of the cab now. As you see where he flies towards the noble family now. As now, no, I still see like Asta flying. They would see Asta anymore. Asta flies towards the nobility's house, where he then as they would see it jump down now, as he would land and ask what is it now said. They said then I see more bandits now, a giant group. As then was all Asta would see them and said that they killed everyone except for the servant, and she runs and hugs Asta. As he runs hurt, bleeding towards Asta, I said, as then see all of the like the mother there and the father there and everyone else gets executed by all the bandits now. Right when Asta arrived, they said, "Seems that you're too late now." Asta said, "You monsters! How dare you?" You say. As now he burned, the flames that appeared around him. The servant died, and died in Asta's arms. Said, "No," he said, "No, no, no." He said, "You'll pay." He would say. They would hear the voice deep in his voice. Asta said, "Now," Asta would whisper, "Demonic, crystallized, crystal, demonic crystal roar." He said. The buck what? Asta roars and crystals at him. They get kissed by it. Some medic knights would arrive because they knew about the sense demonic out there. Asta actually destroys the crystals now. And he runs towards the servant that's almost like no, he runs towards the mother and said, "No, please, you kids." Then he said, Asta, you okay? I said, sorry, I was too fast enough. So Asta, we are sorry. I said, what are you sorry about? Then she was hand over actually a note towards Asta. Asta said, read. Asta was take the father all been dead. Everyone be dead. Asta like, no, no, no. As he opens the note and reads it, and sees that we don't see the notice to a figure. And said, "We're sorry about the nobility. We can't figure out why you hate all the nobilities. We're sorry about that. If your nobles have done anything to offend you, at least our family apologizes for it." And then it says, Oslo, no. He closed the note and said, why? No, he said, why? Why? Then he already said the captain's on attack, said, "Gotta get back there," he said. As he quickly brought his thumb and paid the respect, he said, "Sorry, but I gotta go protect the citizens now." He flies towards the Kepler again. As for the other people now, they would just been teleported away. As Noel and Leopold is there, still, as Vigon jumps out now, gets out of the portal now, cut by off the arm. Noel was stop the bleeding now. As Leopold was shocked now. Asta arrives at Capello. He sees the zombies and destroys all zombies now. They will see the flames now went up. Then there's crystals breaking fire and everything. They say like, he's back now, but where was he? As Asta now comes towards them, he sees Vigon and like, Then he sees the rev, no. Okay, I gotta figure out the corpse guy's name now. Okay, his name is Rades. I found it now. Rades said, "Another magnet, how did you escape?" Also, "How did you? You're not from here, so how did you the comms are supposed to be broken, he said. Then they get a call from Varus, like, they are. He is right here. Still, so he must have known about attack. Then he sends out the slumbers. Osberg sliced burn all of them, crystallized them, breaks the crystals easily. Like, what the? Then Radis like, Asta walks out to him and said, how dare you attack the couple like that? He kicks around Radis right into the wall. A portal opens now. I was like, He gets by teleported to base now. It's not automatic knights, the other of the, well, the other of the automatic would appear now. I was like, oh, really? Then was the automatic knights would appear. Also tell them he would make it look like he was, no, Sten was blocked inside, crystallized a wall full of crystals of flames around the wall, ask like a protection. I'm like, what? Then they would also act like it was broken. I see during that time. Also tell them that I want to join your cause, he said. Do what? I said, trust me, I want to join your cause. You could take me to your leader if you want to. I just want to join your cause. They're like, they would have trusted Varus. Then Liquid said, the telepathic call from Liquid said, what's taking us so long to get back? He said, there's someone that wants to join our cause, he said. He was thinking like, He's like, how does he look like? He's like grey hair. And he looks all. His money is huge. Even bigger than yours, sir. He said, let him do that. You let him take him to me. Like, okay. Then we'll also tell him quickly before the crystal breaks, said, quickly before I destroy that, act like you're capturing me. This time the sludge work, yeah. Actually, Asta gets captured in the sludge. Do like, what? I think that's my base only weakness. Like, no crap. No, like, no Asta. She thinks like, Asta, no. Leopold like, doesn't mind him at all, but he's Mark still. It's like, to but Mark got captured. As the other Mark arrive, but the others still retreat. Over Paul and Gwen escape. As they get to the Mark, I have to meet at Sun's base now. As far as quickly opens a portal to take Asta to their leader, without as he sensed that Whisky was there already. So Whisky would be able to sense Asta's mana because he also had learned to mask it now. Asta now gets to teleport to where Licht is. Lichtberg. Asta, I take it. Asta, how do you know my name? He said. Guess I should introduce myself. My name is. Then Asta, the leaders, the people called your. The rest of them calls you Licht, but you're actually Patri. No, the rest of you calls you Licht, but you're not Licht. Licht was an elf. Leader of the elves, in fact, and you are not him. You're someone else. Then I said, so how does it come that you have an elf soul in you and still proclaims to be Licht when you're not him? I can sense that with everything. You have other. Then I said, you're not Licht, but you look like him. And how does it come that you have an elf soul in him, in yourself, and a human soul? Potterbeck, how, Osbeck? I know that for a fact. Potter said, then I guess I should tell. He said, oh, well, then we said, then he was decided to excel. Well, I would Potter said, well, I guess I should have anticipated this. I expected nothing less from the son of Vivalonia and Dragodor. I said, how do you know those names? Only a few certain elves know about it, and you're not one of them. I know the name of all of them. So how? You're not one of them. I can sense that with my mana. I was told exactly how the mana feels. So how? He said. Lich told me about it, said. My name is Patri. I was really close to Lich. It was like Was like a big brother to me. Oscar said, okay, fine, he said. I trust you. Then Oscar. So, I guess the others doesn't know about that you are actually Alf said, no, they doesn't. I said, So, who are other elves that are here? I can just press, but I can't really figure out their names because figure out who they are because they're too far. So then I said Fauna, Vero, and Raya. Also there Fauna and Vero. No, he said Fauna, but she's one of them. She said she's one of them that knew about me, about my existence. Potter said, "Oh," I said, "No. I want to join your cause." I said, "I want to destroy humanity for what they did. Can't forgive them what they did to force my parents into what they did to all the dragons. They also made them extinct. As far as I know, there's only 3 of them left." Potter said, "Wait, I thought you were the last one." I said, "My parents went into exile. They're still alive. I know that." Potter said, "Wow," he said. I said, "Oh, can't forget what they did to the elves either." Potter said, "Wow, I guess you can't ask because they did that to the elves and now they act like they're so fucking innocent. God, I hate those. Especially those royals and everyone." As Luke said, though, what I've heard you're not so very talkative to nobles and royals, right? I said, "No. Only speak to them until I learned about what they did. When I read the books about what they did. Now barely talk to commerce." Guess that Louis King lied though that who he was, but I guess I had to talk to him. He's not a commoner after all, I just know that. Potter said yes. Then Potter said, "Gotta go now. The others are in trouble. The Whiskey is here. I thought this magic mono, but okay." Asta get handed a communicator now. Asta Varus who know that Asta re on the ranks now. So then Asta tells Varus to, "Hey Varus," I'm like, "Yeah, can you take me to the big 3? Like the third eye." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Asta now appears right in front of them, like, what? Asta would still have the Magic Knight's robe. No, he won't have the Magic Knight's robe actually. He'd have taken it off. Asta like, "Hello there," he said. Like, wait, who? That was filled up with giant mana. As now they get a come from as liquid now first the whisker are away now already. As Potter now appears like right after this, "Who are you?" He was like, Potter said, "I can explain. This is," I said. Then Asta looks at Fauna and Vero said like, then tells Fauna said, "You must be Fauna." She's like, "Yeah, how?" I was like, "Guess you know who I am then, Fauna." She's like, think about it, said, "Wait, you're Asta, right?" I was like, "Yes, I am." She ran up and hugged him like, I was like, why do you hug me?" She's like, I don't know why." She goes away a little bit, blushing a little bit. I was like, what? Why? Then Vero like, "Wait, you're Vavalonius, you're Dragodor's kid, ain't you?" I was like, "Yes, I am." Then Raya like, wait, Vavalonia and Dragodor had a kid?" Raya like, then finally said, "Yes, but only a few else was told about this, because it's right, they laid the egg right before the attack, the massacre." Then we asked, "So where was you?" Then Potter said, "Who was the one that take the egg?" Osprey, the Witch Queen. But Witch Queen? Osprey, yes. She was the one that raised me for 10 years until I left on my own. Then Potter said, "Do," he said, "about the attack on the that noble family was like, I know about that. I'll leave that out. They were kind, but then he said, they're dead now, though, still. Said no bounds. I'm no strings that ties to the humanity anymore. He said, so I'm free to do whatever I want, nothing to hold me back. Stan was see like the hatred towards humanity. What the fun was. Yeah, actually, if I will end up doing a shipping in this, you will end up being fun and Asta due to the hatred. Or if it might not be a shipping in this at all too. It's also like, Stan was weird. Also, then Potter said, "So aren't you gonna back to your squad?" Oslo can go back soon. Said, "I can't really go back now if they know that I'm captured and all that. It will take some time before I can stop here again." But they will think like, "Yeah, it is." Moss said, "though," he said. He opens his grimoire. No, takes out something out of his pocket. Said, "I guess you're looking for collecting these now. Actually, I quickly saw the tablet you had with all the magic stones in. I said, take on the magic stones and play with it." He said, "Wait, but you're Osbeck?" "Yes, I am the one that killed those ice mages, that defeated those ice mages. Took the magic stone for myself. I realized that they were after it, as I thought that if you're the ones responsible for it, probably, so I decided to take it here. In case, just in case. You didn't trust me at first, but it seems you trust me." I said, "I will hold on to this until we execute the plan, just in case anything happens." Like, yeah. Let's just stay still for a while now. The medic knights wondered where he went, as the nobles wasn't really excited to save him. The common medic knights would think like, yeah, we probably can, maybe need to save him. Like, I mean, after all, he's the one that stands up for us again. He's the one that stands up, dares to stand up against the nobles and royals and actually defeats them. Whiskey like, yeah, we need him because he's strong. It's fun. It's also stayed here for a month, 2 months actually. I said it would be like that. Actually, it would turn out to be after the attack on I don't remember what the village name is, but you know the children kidnapped. As they would arrive, the big three would arrive. Also, stay in the base. That's also what up here now. So after that, it'll be so there were 2 months, no, a month after that we'll go to the sea temple. As also now, because that he after 2 weeks, 3 weeks actually, 1 week before they go, like they go to the go there, like right some days before to get Jan would get the call to the whiskey about to tell them about the captors meeting, all that after interrogation, all that. Asta actually like he escapes as he get badly wounded by some training. Was said rough he had a rough training with them, a sparring match. He would get badly injured. He said as he gets as a robe he had on, he'll get like all his clothes would be ripped like trash, like destroyed, all that cut to pieces. As his robe was his robe was destroyed completely actually. Asta's leg would get like Asta. They would see all the wounds on him. Asta would walk away now. He said this will probably do. Let's get teleported to Vados near somewhere, not close enough for the black bolts to track him down. Well, since the portal opens, but still close enough so Asta could walk there. So Asta walks to them now. Opens the door, and still notice it'll be big in the night. Asta opens the door now and falls down to the floor. Passed out. He would act passed out and fall asleep. Next morning when they woke up, they would see Asta on the floor. They would they would see that Asta was there. They'd be like, what? What the? Asta would see Asta passed out. They would try to get him to the capital now. Phil will open a portal to the capital to heal him. And get to the dock now and start healing his wounds. Asta woke up and was like, So now he would have woke up now in the capital, like, where? He said, where am I? He said, he was draws at his sword, said, where am I? As he was sensitive next to him, he draws out his crazy sword now, as he headed towards the dock, near, almost really close to his dock, and he said, who are you? His dock said, I'm Mr. Dock, he said. I used to but then a whisking black arrived. Asta said, oh, my, Asta. You're badly injured. Asta was like, huh. I look at the whisking black. Guess I was, but not now anymore. Then thanks to them, we looked at Asta like, guess I should thank you for that. Guess I can trust you since you're with the whisking, he said. Whiskering white, well. You escaped from them I've Midnight Sun, huh? You escaped from them. Managed to escape, Osbeck. Yeah, but I got wounded pretty badly, he said. Whisking like I can see that. He looks at Asta, said. So, do you know where the base is? Osbeck said. Only thing I know is that they moved bases each, like not too long after every week or something. I don't know where they usually are. Now, as it was escaped there when they were closest to the Blackwell's hideout. Then when we were really kinda close to the Blackwell's hideout, so I was able to escape. Though said, I didn't escape unharmed. And really badly wounded. The Black, yeah, he said, you're really badly wounded. Other Blackwoods members will arrive now. They'll see Asta. Asta, are you okay? Asta still not talk to them. Usbeck, oh, seems you have not changed at all. Usbeck, no, I haven't, he was said. Usbeck said, oh yeah, he said, I'm sorry about your loss. Like the other Black Westman was wouldn't know about it, the loss or anything. Usbeck, it's fine, he said. It's after all, it's been a while since I lost them. It's been a while since I lost them, really. So, still getting mad at them. Said, as we found all the bandits' bodies and saw the newly digged graves. I said, it's fine. The Black was smart when we realized they were talking, but like, wait, no, what? They said, wait, though, as the noble, the rumors were spread now. That noble family got attacked a week before the capital attack on the capital. Would have been attacked right before the attack on the capital, but someone had digged grave for them already. As the Blackbird sort of know, well, the noble royalties would have really said it might be Asta, the nobility, the thing like that. Suspicion around Asta may be thinking that it seemed that they dig the grave and try to save them. But I knew that not to ask Asta about it. So now, the whisking was telling then. As now, Asta would talk to whisking a little bit. Asta then would get their new robe. Asta saw that your robe, it was also like, oh, it got destroyed. He said, told the whisking. Then Vanessa would made a new aspect. Said, no, it's better if I don't. He said, just give me. He said, it's better if I said that I really didn't like the comfort anyway. It's uncomfortable. Then just get it on my grimoire holder or something. She's like, okay, as he gives us was able to choose where he went, so we put it on his grimoire holder. On the inside of it, on the side, so they won't be able to notice really. Wissenrock said, so why did you doesn't want the robe anymore? Asta said it's uncomfortable. Wiscom like, yeah, guess you also like it's really uncomfortable really. As now he walks out, jumps out of bed, said, Wiscom like, oh, I want to talk to you now. If you come here, Osberg, okay. As he comes there now. It's also now is Asta now comes with Whisking, goes to his room. Young get called out later on. After some days, Asta would be arrested in a room near Whisking and said, you needed to stay here for a couple of days, he asked. Until Osberg, okay, sure. As the captain's meeting would be over now. The emergency captain's meeting, the Cold War police saw it, would be exposed as the traitor. As now, the Jan would walk into the room there, as he wondered where Asta went, because the Black Boss were just arrived back now. But is told that Asta was healed now, but Whiskin wanted to talk to him. Then we see Asta sitting there. Asta looked at him like, As he Jan would hear like giant from Asta. I'm like, okay, so he still does it like. Asta and Whiskin like, I came here to tell you about the secret mission, he said. He tells them about the undersea water temple. We managed to get that location out of the captures. People managed to capture. And they wanted the people that might have we managed to capture during the air from its sun attack. Must be like, Of course he would. Then he has to tell somebody it. Osbeck, okay. And it was Whiskin told him about everything now. There was a magic stone there. Osbeck, And that's for bullying this what if off. If you do enjoy this video, please consider subscribing. It's free, you can always change the mind. Now that's all from me now. Stay safe, peace out. I picked up the old intro now, but I don't really care now. See you on the next one.